This is Plantain Perspectives.
We live in a rape culture for real, because every time a man calls a woman easy, I'm just kind of like, okay, what should she be? Should you have to convince her multiple times? Should she be hard?
You want a woman to resist you.
That is exactly what she's trying to say.
Oh.
Why does it have to be a battle?
For this entire point, I would like everybody to not jump and interject, because that's just
Well,
like.
if you say some stupid shit, I'm gonna cut you off.
Let me land.
And I don't understand how you have a birthday meal and then people come and then they're paying for their own meal. Why are you inviting somebody out? Why are you inviting a group of people out to then split the bill on their meal?
It just seems ridiculous to just always expect somebody to pay for you on your birthday.
Just to reinforce it, we are all men here. You should be paying for everyone anyway, with you being the host.
As a man, that's a whole different conversation. We can delve into that later. Do you think that it is appropriate someone to ask you to pay for your meal on their birthday? Do you think that's appropriate?
If you're over the age of 20, even 18, and you're still sitting upstairs on the bus.
As a man, why would you say the word no?
Chicken rice and peas tonight. I know his birthday's hot.
AKA family, how are we all doing today? As you can tell from the attire and from the setting, we have a different kind of video today. As of the past few months, there's been a growing trend of something called plantain conversations. Now, although these conversations do tend to be quite satire and quite unintelligent, to be quite frank, we at Plantain Perspectives feel the need to delve into these conversations and really understand where people are coming from when they talk about such bullshit. Here on Plantain Perspectives, this is a very deep topic, but of course I cannot do it by myself. So join with me here today. I have a very intelligent cast with me. I'd like to introduce you guys to Mr. Daniel here, also known as the Dokist. Make sure that you guys also check his social media. Here with me as well, we got Manu himself here, a top tier feminist, as he likes to proclaim. Also joined with me here, we have Akin, another feminist on the radar, up and coming. And finally, we have Mr. JJ Olatunji, who stole his name from KSI, but he is also here with us here today. Guys, how are we feeling? How are we doing?
All good.
Ready? Is everyone ready to romance?
That's what
I'm ready.
We're ready to romance, bro. You know what I'm saying? Have some intellectual conversations.
Plantain always been top 3 for me. You know what I mean? Can't wait.
Yeah. So I have a multitude of videos today. And I just really hope that you guys will be able to give me a good insight as to the things we're going to be talking about today. And I want to have a good faith conversation with you guys. I hope that everyone can be respectful, as these are very important conversations that we should be having in our society. So we're going to start off with one video that has been spiraling across the internet for quite a while now, and it is talking about grape culture.
I don't yet have all the words to express how, and I know you guys are going to tell me it's not that deep, but this whole pause culture that you guys have developed has actually been fueling rape culture more than we realize or think. And it's getting so ridiculous. Like, it's genuinely out of hand. Let's stop that right now, please.
So, I'm trying to, first of all, I would like to say, I do understand where she is coming from. I would say I do understand.
How couldn't you?
I understand. I do understand where she's coming from, but
what you're saying is makes sense, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm just trying to, really formulate, like, exactly, like, what she's trying to say, but I understand the message.
Because, look, I put it this way. Everybody knows that sexuality is such a complicated social construct, right? So, look, whenever two men are talking to each other, right, and somebody says something, so, for example, let's say I'm talking to JJ, or we're talking about basketball, and I say, JJ, what you have to do is you have to go through the first man, and then you have to penetrate the D, and then you have to spray it to the corner. You know, so that's basketball terminology, right? JJ will say pause, right? But what JJ is basically saying, right, is that JJ is trying to, in this situation, JJ would be trying to limit the sexuality of a man, right, to just sex, right? Now, onto what she's saying. So you've now made sexuality, instead of a spectrum, it's now doke or no doke. right? And we all know that all men do is rape. So when you put two and two together, when you put JJ, shut up. When you put two and two together, pause culture means you're basically glorifying rape. You're glorifying men rape.
I can have any thoughts. I'm actually lost for words. Wow.
Before then, I'd actually like to piggyback on that.
Okay, wait.
Let's
Okay. Let's Manu, you had something to say there?
I think the term fuels homophobia. It has a homophobic stemming. Obviously they're saying pause because they're trying to limit men's sexuality. Obviously we're in 2026 now. To be honest, I'm so glad she brought that topic up because as a man myself, as a feminist as well, I've been thinking about it in my head, but with this culture of men and with the patriarchy and everything, it's hard to get it out there, especially with other men judging you. So I'm glad she brought it up so we can talk about this. With that being said, I do agree with her saying
just 1 second, Daniel.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. On about pause for the littlest things limiting men's sexuality. I don't agree with it personally.
Right.
If anyone has any points against it, I'd like to debate on it.
I mean, I would be very I would be just 1 second, JJ. I'll let you interject in a second. I would be very confused as to why you would have a debate into this, because I feel like what she's saying, she's just defending men. She's defending men, but she's also in a way, just 1 second, Daniel. Just 1 second. I just feel like it's a way of like men just attacking each other and their sexuality. Like, why does it always have to be pause? Why is the first thing coming into your head something that is preventing and not inhibiting another sexuality?
Because they're gay.
Not only that. I would actually say it's indirect bullying, because what if someone is in the closet? What if someone in this call right now is in
and you're not letting them escape the closet? You're making them stay in there.
No, but
you're chopping them.
You're saying pause.
Sexuality is a spectrum, and as we know, every single man is like some percentage gay. All of y'all niggas is a percentage gay.
I'm saying JJ right here is gay, but he doesn't know it.
No one here is 100% straight. You can't be 100% straight. So when you're saying, pause this, pause that, you're basically like trying to limit like homosexuality. And why are you trying to limit it? Let it fly, let it slack.
2026, man. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be 2027 soon.
Honestly, what you're saying is
let everybody express themselves.
Okay.
If JJ wants to say some shit that's like suggestive, you know what I'm saying? And y'all niggas say pause. You're basically saying to JJ that he shouldn't be gay. When this is mad homophobic.
What's wrong with it? Is there something wrong with it?
Censoring it, like there's something wrong. Like it's almost like you're saying rebuke it. What?
And you're also basically implying that JJ wants you. Like JJ could be gay as fuck, right? But I don't mean he want you. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean he want you. You're not a 6'5" ginger guy. That's JJ's type. JJ's type is 6'5" ginger guys. You know what I'm saying? Man, you look like a 6'5" ginger guy. Right? So whenever JJ's talking to you, just even if he says, you know what I'm saying, like even if JJ says some shit, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to say pause because he don't want you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, guys, I think that was a great. I think that was a great back and forth. I think we should let JJ, you looked very I don't know really what the word is. You look really disheartened.
You know what? Thanks very much, Coach. There's just a few things I just get off my chest of just the silliness of this argument, I would say. So boom, right?
Silliness.
Let's look at this as let's say two parallel lines, okay? The woman just said, saying pause enables rape culture. I'm going to explain what rape culture is, because I think for her and other people, they don't really know what they're talking about.
You're enabling rape. You're enabling rape.
Rape culture does not just mean the act of doing it. It also means degrading women. It also means encouraging your boys to do whatever. There's other facets to it, right?
Of course.
So now let's go to the other line. How does telling a man pause if they say something gay enable the other line?
Well, because there's obviously a correlation. There's an X and Y correlation. Okay, guys, just one at a time. Let JJ land. Let JJ land.
Let me land. Especially because I would gladly like to see you guys draw this correlation? Because to me, the graph looks like this, and there's dots there, there's dots in Pakistan, there's dots in Afghanistan. I don't see where the dots are on this line, bro. How you telling a man to pause?
So Jay,
No,
can't engage sense.
I have not landed yet. I let y'all say it's for like quite a bit. I haven't landed yet because it just seems like there's two different issues at hand. One of them is repressing men's sexuality, which makes sense because pause is kind of a thing that's like either a man, you understand that. That is one problem on one parallel line.
What's wrong with it?
On the parallel line is rape culture. So let me know where they meet because they're parallel lines. They don't meet, bro. But I want to know.
Because they're perpendicular. They're not parallel. They're perpendicular. They're right along each other.
No, going with your specific terminology, would you say that pause would be a term used by most boys? Would you say it's used as it's a social norm it's a social norm between boys, not women, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, with that, I think it's very closely integrated with the patriarchal norms. It's a societal norm of men. And you said on one parallel line that rape culture does what to women? Degrades women. And what does the patriarchy do? Can you please answer for me? What a joke. Men in 2026. Are you serious?
Wow.
JJ has a friend that's a rapist and he's probably DL. That's
It all makes sense. It all makes sense. I actually see it.
Hold on now.
JJ, do you have something to say?
Hold on now. I actually
do you have something to say?
Let me get this right. You are saying pause
I'm defending women here.
Are you saying that pause contributes to the patriarchy because mostly men say it, right?
JJ, why are you fighting? Why are you fighting?
Wait, guys. Let's have this in good faith. Let's have this in good faith.
Manu, wait. Your issue is you're trying to fight sense with reason. You don't find sense with reason with these kind of. You fight sense with personal insults and attacks. You know what I'm saying? Whenever JJ gives you that analogy, that low-key makes sense, you don't rebuttal it with something else that makes sense. You attack JJ personally. That's how we do this. At the end of the day,
sorry, man. I'm just really tired. That's why I'm talking, man.
JJ can do that, all that screaming, all that shouting. You know what I'm saying? Okay, obviously we have Professor SJW over here. Look, at the end of the day, JJ is DL and he's scared to come out, and that's why he's doing this facade. And he also has a friend that's a rapist.
And that's why he thinks it's okay to inhibit this kind of behavior. Okay. It makes sense.
JJ, I have a question for you.
JJ has a boy that rapes, bro.
I'm not celibate. I tried to be. Yeah.
No, but like, are you celibate?
Yes, I am celibate. Actually, I am celibate. Yeah.
Is this true?
Say what?
I was just wondering.
Say wallah.
Say wallah.
You know how he said? Can we just pause on the fact that he said he tries to be, and then in the same sentence said he is? Like, is there a blurry line in what you consider sex here? Like, what are you? Like, what kind of interactions are you having with these individuals that you're having intercourse with?
Do you not think that pause culture blurs the lines of consent a bit? Do you not think it blurs the lines of consent?
No, I see the lines.
I would like to know where these. I would like to know these.
Okay, guys, listen. I think we've been talking a lot. Akin, you just been in the background. No, wait. We'll give him a second. Akin, I just want to give you, a chance to, come into the discussion if there's anything you have to say. I know you've just been watching. But of course, feel free to say anything.
Nah, you guys are wrong, man.
Is there something funny here?
You guys, I'll be sorry if you guys are wrong.
But like I don't understand. Like, is there something funny here?
Do you all this? But JJ was trying to prove a point. JJ was factual with it, and
he failed. Period.
He called him DL.
Because he's trying to inhibit sexual endeavors with men and men.
Since JJ loves men so much,
can I please
Okay, Manu, we'll give you the last piece and then we'll move on.
Like, we've heard from JJ, obviously he's DL, he's a misogynist, he's everything, like he's all the above. But Akin here said he agrees with some factual points. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and let you go again to actually state what you agree with him, unless you're just agreeing for the sake of it. I hope that's not the case
That's
because
fair.
I'm really trying to have faith in you here.
That is very fair.
So, what exactly do you agree with that JJ said? Because I don't want to put you in a box.
If a man, yeah, okay, you said it's male culture to be saying pause when you feel like something's gay. Yeah. How the hell does that relate to rape?
Which would contribute
because he don't want you. He don't want you. You're assuming that the nigga want you. He don't want you.
Pause is what? No.
No, because I put it this right. No. Listen.
So either way, we are saying that to anyone.
Wait, I can listen. Whenever a man is talking to you, right? Basically, what you're basically doing when you endorse pause culture, you're basically hyper sexualizing men, right? Because every single time a man says something that could be misconstrued as a sexual advance, you feel the need to clarify that, yo, I'm not on that. But a man is allowed to say spread without you saying pause. A man is allowed to say attack the D without you saying pause, because you're basically hypersexualizing
in sports. Yeah,
you're basically you're
sexual harassment. Yeah, it's sexual harassment because you limited me to my body.
I get it.
So you limited me to my body.
And it's rape. It's basically rape. It's intellectual rape. It's intellectual rape. It's intellectual rape. Period.
Thank you so much.
Intellectual rape.
I'm lost for words.
See, you guys can't rebuttal because you guys are fucking homophobic.
You can't. And they're dumb.
That's why you guys are homophobic and rapists.
Has anybody actually answered my question about the correlation?
Correlation.
Okay, let's not go that far now, guys. Let's keep this good faith. I think a lot of good points were said there. I think it's fair.
This nigga think he's fucking professor, bro. You don't know shit, bro. You're a fucking deal and you have a rapist friend.
No. Okay, I wouldn't go as far as to say that. Okay, let's keep it respectful. JJ hasn't come on here and come to insult anyone. Okay, that's only the first topic. Okay.
Next topic.
I say let's just move on.
Yo.
I say we.
JJ is your friend, but.
Listen, guys. Anyways, I think that was a good, back and forth that we had there. Some good points from both sides. But I think it's good that we move on to the next. So now, another very trending topic that we have in today's society: should the birthday girl or the birthday boy pay for the people that they invite to their birthday dinner? This has been a very, very trending debate that has been going around amongst the black community. I will provide a video for you guys, just to see, and then we can go and see from there on what people have to say.
And I don't understand how you have a birthday meal and then people come and then they're paying for their own meal. Why are you inviting somebody out? Why are you inviting a group of people out to then split the bill on their meal? When you have a birthday meal, you organize yourself properly, you welcome other people. They shouldn't have to be worrying about how they're going to pay for their meal.
Okay, so just before I let obviously JJ looks very eager to speak on
I think
this.
it's time for us to go first, because we have to let the other side go.
Yeah, obviously just so you guys know, paying for your own bill in general, I feel like I don't know how I feel about it. Because it's my I'll just say for my example, right? It's my birthday. I invite you guys to my birthday dinner, right? You guys feel honored that you're coming to my birthday, and I am honored that I have your company. So in my brain, right? You guys being there is already like, that's the payment for me, right? That's the respect. That's the payment, right? So I feel it's disrespectful for me to now ask you guys to pay, because that's like a slap in the face, no? You guys wouldn't think that, you guys are coming to my domain. I'm bringing you guys to me. You guys drove or got a taxi to the restaurant of my birthday, and now you must also come and pay. I think it's a bit disrespectful. But of course, I will let JJ, you wanted to say something. I'll let you go.
No, thank you. I think this just really does speak to like the entitlement of some people, especially adults, because to me, it just seems ridiculous to just always expect somebody to pay for you on your birthday. Because at the end of the day, we aren't little 10-year-old kids anymore. That was normal back then when you're going to like Chuck E. Cheese or some pizza, that
You
the
never
person
Chuck E.
that has
Cheese
the
in your life,
birthday
by the
will
way.
pay for you,
But
right?
continue.
Yeah, I don't think we have Chuck E. Cheese here.
We don't have Chuck E. Cheese in Ireland, but continue.
Yeah. Great start, bro.
Continue.
Anyway.
You don't know what you're talking about, clearly, but keep going.
Anyways, so we're not kids anymore, you know what I mean? We are now adults, where each one person is going to fetch like what, €100 cash if we're going out to dinner. Unless the host specifies saying like, hey, it's my treat, I'm going to be able to pay for you. Why are you expecting as an adult?
Why are you expecting? Why are you expecting as an adult to not pay for your own food?
Can I ask JJ a counter?
Wait, can I ask JJ? Do you have a father?
Yes, I have a father.
Okay.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Wait, Manu, may I ask why you asked that question?
Because I really want to know who raised them to have these sort of ideologies. I completely disagree. Is that funny?
Is it something funny?
No.
We're talking about something serious.
I would like to think that this is a very, important and serious debate, but, go on. Go on, Manu, sorry.
Like, I completely disagree with the statement. I feel like, well, specifically in this context, just to reinforce it, we are all men here, I'm assuming, unless you choose to correct me. Yes. Most of us are men here, so for starters, you should be paying for everyone anyway, with you being the host.
As a man, that's a whole different conversation. We can delve into that later. That's a whole different conversation.
That's one thing. Two, just as the host, is common courtesy to pay for everyone. Yes, it's your birthday, but with that being said, God has given you another year to your life. Should you not take that opportunity to show generosity, your gratitude? Do you not think so? And then to top that off, let me just use another analogy. If JJ, you were to be flown out to Bora Bora by someone, would you genuinely expect to pay the transport? They invited you.
The whole point of being flown out is that you're getting flown out.
If you go on a date, if someone asks you on a date, do you have to pay? Please answer correctly.
So basically, he's asking, do you think that it is appropriate for someone to ask you to pay for your meal on their birthday? Do you think that's appropriate?
I think it is very appropriate to ask for the guests of your birthday to pay. And it's very funny, actually. The main point that you guys had is that because I am a man, simply put, I should expect it to pay for everybody as a whole.
I don't think that was the main point.
No.
I said it reinforces it.
But it's something.
So it plays a factor, right? So it plays a factor that because of the sole fact that I am a man, I should be more than expected to pay for it. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a factor. It's a factor.
Okay, this was a factor. So good. So then, would you not agree that when it comes to women and what they can do, there's certain expectations if you want to keep it traditional, correct?
What
does this have to do with traditional?
Yeah. Why are we bringing women?
Because if there's expectations,
why are we bringing women?
Why don't we get into expectations of women?
Expectations of women. What kind of expectations?
You know,
women shouldn't have to do anything. By the way,
if men are the ones that have to be the ones that pay for everything, why don't we get into the fact that women should just stay at home, should just have children, should just listen to everything the man says, huh?
But what does this have to do? What does this have to do with paying?
What this has to do is the fact. No, let me let.
No, I'm actually curious to where JJ goes with this.
Thank you. What this has to do with it is I believe that a woman should not have to do these things just because they're a woman. They do not have to just stay at home and then just raise a kid. They are allowed to go into their job and do anything. The same way that just because you are a man, you should not be expected to just pay for things just because of your gender. It depends on if your friends are capable of paying for it, if you have the financials to pay for it, and a lot of other factors.
But okay, so let me just stop you there. You said if they are capable to pay for it? That's what you said? So why would you go to a restaurant? So would you go to a restaurant with no money in your account?
No, JJ is a broken nigga. That's why he's talking like this.
Like that's what I'm trying to understand. What your capability to pay? I don't understand. Can you please
So question right there. If you have €100 in your account and it costs €99 to do something, would you do it just because you're capable of it?
Maybe you got €100 in your account, nigga.
I don't think that's really the point. Again, the amount of money you have doesn't matter if you can pay.
Your next birthday, bro. Miss your next birthday.
So as long as you can pay for something, you should be obligated to pay for it.
Wait.
No, but in this context of going to someone's birthday, right? You get someone a birthday gift on their birthday, correct?
What if they don't give them a birthday gift?
You don't have to.
What
You
if
don't have to. You can go to someone's birthday, like I
You
said.
don't have to-
No, oh my gosh, I even just landed. No, let me finish. Oh my gosh.
Their presence is the gift.
You go to someone's birthday party. You don't have to get them a gift, but you're there. They pay for the DJ. They pay for the food there. Right? Do you pay for the food at a birthday party? Do you? I didn't think so.
Why is it different? Why is it different when it's a dinner?
So now when it's a restaurant dinner, what's the difference?
Yeah. Can I ask DJ? Can I please ask DJ a question?
Go ahead.
Of course.
JJ, let's say you had a partner, right? And this partner had a birthday. And they invited like 10 of their friends to the birthday dinner. Would you pay for their meals?
What the fuck would I do that?
Yeah, as a man, okay, so you're a broke nigga. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's whenever JJ is talking about anything to do with money, you can't listen to him because he's talking from a broke nigga perspective.
I hear it, and you know,
he's talking from a broke nigga.
I hear it. No, but understand, like, we do live in this.
As a man, and also JJ, where's your ball up? What you should do, honestly, you should pack up your ball up, right? Fold it and throw it out the window because you don't have one. Clearly, if you had a ball up, you wouldn't mind paying for 10 women because why are women paying for their own meals?
In your presence. In your presence. If you really say that you're a man, you should be paying for them like cash.
Why should I wash dishes in my girl's presence? Shit, we can do this all day.
We
can do this all day.
But you see, why are you trying to minimize what women do though? We're not talking about women's roles here. We're talking about men's roles.
Sorry, can I speak? I think this opens up a larger conversation.
Okay.
With the pay gap in play, do you genuinely think
women should pay? Pay gap. Oh my god. Oh, he's fucking spinning. Wow.
Wait. Not only JJ, but Aki, do you have anything to say to that?
Yeah, if you want to keep it traditional, why should a man not pay?
There's plenty of women who make the same amount as a man.
Oh my god.
Oh, really? Really?
Typical
do you have the statistics for that?
Typical
misogynist. See, one of my main points was capability, innit?
Do you have the statistics for that?
It's 2026, man.
Women get treated
Women can make money back and make money too.
Women get treated
But the stats say that women make, I think, between 70 to 80%. I'm pretty sure it's 80%.
Where did you get that?
Of what men make.
Screenshot send it to my email.
He's right. He's a very famous study on this.
It's a screenshot.
Women make 80 cents.
It's a very famous study on this. Yeah, that's the truth.
Where?
That's the truth.
I need to see it.
Yeah, he's asking for the source, man.
Because it's 2026. I need sources.
I'll send you up
man.
We can actually say bun the source right now because if you think about this, all this does is just prove my point more. Think about it. The main point I said was the capability of the guest and the host involved, as obviously on a case-by-case basis, if the woman or the man makes more. Because think of it in my case, right? In my course, the top 2 people that made the most money off of a new grad opportunity were women. So the pay gap
Your course.
Exactly.
2 people. 2 people.
Think about it. It depends on the financial capability of the guest. Guys,
you're saying that women are financially less capable. Oh my god, you're misogynist. You're saying women are less financially capable.
Keep in mind, 2 people. 2 women, by the way. 2 women.
You're saying women are less financially capable.
If I collect a bottle of water from the ocean, is that going to empty the ocean of water? It's only a little.
Guys, listen to my point.
That is only a little case as regards to the bigger problem.
No, but Manny, why are you trying to engage in a conversation with JJ? I already told you, he's a misogynist, DL, and he has a rapist friend. And he's broke. Nothing this nigga says makes sense. You can never take anything this nigga says.
I don't see, I don't think it's very far-fetched, to say.
Can we please engage back on my points, please, and thank you?
Go ahead. Sorry. I still have yet to hear the points, but go ahead.
Niggas don't have points.
Niggas don't have points. Is on a case by
I'm not gonna let you finish this. I'm not gonna let you finish.
No. Let's keep it good faith. Let's let him finish. JJ, please.
Bro, niggas don't have points, bro.
JJ, please feel free. Go ahead. Akin, I don't know why you're laughing. Akin, wait. Just 1 second.
I'm talking to everyone that's watching this video. Whatever this nigga says, he's broke. Whenever, don't listen to this nigga. Don't listen to him when he talks about fucking money. Don't listen to him.
You see how he
And
has
he's
no rebuttal.
misogynistic.
He has no rebuttal. He knows
He's
he's not wrong.
misogynistic.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him go, but just before he goes, just know that this nigga has no money. His bank account is screaming. Continue, JJ. Continue.
Okay, like guys, okay. We're only on the second topic. I feel like this is blowing a bit out of proportion. I don't know where Akin is going. If you just wanna, are you good? You good?
I'm sure.
Yeah, you good?
JJ, continue.
Yeah, JJ, feel free.
I'm actually let's continue. Yo, preach. Okay, great. As I was saying for the 100th time, because I know you women actually don't like to, right? But yeah.
Did you say you women? Wait, did you say you women?
Oh, so you're also bigoted.
Did you just
my God.
assign my own agenda to me?
You're also a bigot.
You know, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, we'll let you slide. We'll let you keep. We'll let you go. We'll let you go.
Want to identify as, okay? Back to the point that we tend to make. You guys need to clear out your answer for this one, right? It's on a case-by-case basis. So why are we bringing up the collective pay gap when this does not? Yes, we are, because we're talking about should you pay for your own birthday host. Yeah, we are taking it to a personal level in your experience and my experience. Okay. So it obviously depends on the money in your account.
If you're broke, don't have a birthday. If you're broke, don't have a birthday. Broke niggas don't deserve to enjoy shit.
Okay, my general consensus on what I'm trying to get at is
if you're broke,
do you okay, JJ, do you think in general, right, if you go to someone's birthday at a restaurant, right, do you think you should pay for your meal? Yes or no?
Depends what the host says. If the host says yes, I'm paying, then shit, I don't expect to pay. But if the host says nothing about that, okay, I will expect to pay.
Okay, but that's not what I'm asking. From your moral view and your moral compass, do you think that it's right? Do you think that it's just for you to just let you know?
I see it now. I actually know why this is even a conversation in the first place. You're on about what do I expect? You know why I expect to pay if I go to someone's birthday? Because I have the funds to pay. All y'all broke.
Nah, you have the funds to pay for like 15 euro for a burger and chips. You don't have the funds to pay.
I don't think the funds is the issue. I think it's just it's the action.
For your water,
you also have the funds to pay for one burger and chips and tap water. You don't have the funds to pay for a seafood boil and like a seafood.
But you are complaining about paying for that, bro.
No, I'm complaining about
the principle
to my birthday party.
No, I think it's just the person who invites people should
I'm complaining about going to a broke nigga. I don't want to go to no broke nigga's birthday.
Right?
If I go to your birthday,
don't go if you're broke too. Whoa.
Having me at your birthday already increases your stocks in life by like 10%.
It's a benefit. Like I said, it's a benefit for people to come to your birthday.
Why am I even rising side? I shouldn't even.
Side shouldn't be in the conversation.
Yeah, it's not about side. You should value my friendship.
Okay, do you have anything to say to that? You agree with us?
He said on my points, bro.
You said what, sorry?
I even put it out there. JJ already said on my points. And on top of that, it's 2026. Women can stand for their own. They can already pay for their own.
We're not talking about women.
No. But if a man,
why are you so obsessed with women, bro?
We're not talking about women here. We're talking about we're talking about either if you should pay or not at someone's birthday party.
You're so ready to jump on a woman. You're so ready to jump on a woman when you're not even a woman, though. You're not even a woman, though. Why
you never know. Don't assume. Don't assume.
Yeah, 2026, you were complaining about JJ standing your gender, your son, a man.
Well, we don't know. We don't know.
You claimed that your man earlier. You claimed they get paid the clip.
I'm a man,
but exactly. Okay, so shut that shit down, nigga.
Alright, come. Let me land.
Okay.
No.
I forgot I was gonna say. This nigga is.
Because there was nothing to say. But it's okay. There was nothing to say.
Alright, come.
There was nothing to
say. You have none.
JJ's already said most.
It's okay. Again, I think we should. That's a good point for us to move on to our next. So.
2-0.
Sorry, what was that, Manu?
2-0.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I don't like to. We're gonna stay humble. You can't keep scores of stuff like this. But
I'm trying to educate these misogynists.
Of course, we gotta get them all out. We gotta get them all out. Now moving on. I don't know if you guys recall, but there was a Gunna concert that took place. And a certain incident that took place was a man who actually ejaculated onto a woman. Now, this brought a lot of discourse to the black community once again. and people were talking about it. People had very mixed views on this, and I think it's very important that again we discuss it on a deeper level.
The guy who masturbated on that girl at the Ghana concert is more real of a Christian than the guy who masturbates in his room but can't masturbate in front of his congregation and his pastor.
Wow.
It makes sense. It makes sense when you really think about it, bro.
That was very powerful, I feel. No?
Don't bring God into this. Please.
Look, no. This is all God.
Don't bring God into this, please.
No, listen, no, we're not. Okay, let's not talk about. We're not going to talk about the Christian aspect of this. Let's just talk about the normal principles. Because I feel like it's still important, right?
Because okay, I'll put it this right. It's better for society for the nigga to do that than to just be bashing at home. And let me tell you why. Right? This nigga, obviously, whoever that is obviously a misogynistic weirdo. Has a very rapey mindset, to be ejaculating on a woman in a concert. But if he doesn't do that action, he's now still integrated into society, and we never ever find out that he's a creep. So by him doing that action, we've not found out, oh, this guy is weird, right? And he showed his true colors. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not the body. He showed his true colors. So now we know your character. You know what I'm saying? And now we can deal with him accordingly.
JJ, was it you?
Okay. I actually don't listen to Ghana, you know what I mean? He low-key garbage, but anyways, continue.
Okay, so this is Plantain Perspectives, but I don't want to have to defend Ghana on here. Okay, so let's just let's keep that out of the mix. My take on it, I feel like I understand what he's trying to come from. He's just saying that it's important that we feel free in a sense, to express ourselves. Put yourself out there. Don't trap yourself.
Don't hide the real you.
There you go. Exactly.
That also doesn't mean cause PTSD to a random woman on the street.
Listen, 100%, but that's not the point he's trying to make. You're so fixated. You're so fixated. See, this is the problem, right? No, wait, let me land first. This is very important. This is the issue that we have currently in present day with the black community. The black community is so ready to find the negative in something without trying to find the positive in something beforehand, right? What this young man is saying here is that the good in this is that this person is not afraid to show who they are, right? That's what he's saying right now.
Are you saying he shouldn't be?
Now, no, listen. Wait. Now, is this something that he should have done outside? No. Is this something that he should be doing at all? No. But what he's trying to say is that it's better that you show yourself out to the real world. You will receive real world consequences, right? Rather than you stay in your room closeted while you're there jacking your hammer, yanking your chain, stroking your suya stick, right? Behind closed doors, right? You're going to keep doing it if you never get caught. But now that he's done it, now he's going to receive the consequences. Now he's going to receive the law. That is the positive in the situation. But you were so fixated on the negative, you would have never came to that conclusion yourself. That's what this man is trying to say.
Just to piggyback off of what Philip said.
No, okay, no, let
Please don't interrupt me.
What he done?
Please don't interrupt
with him going to another concert.
Please don't interrupt me. Please don't interrupt me. Please don't interrupt me.
Please.
Okay, guys, just what? Okay, I can. Please go. Manu, you'll get your time. Okay. Just Manu. I can. What were we saying?
Stay quiet, man. I don't say something. Anyways, Philip, do you agree with what that man done?
I do not agree with the action that he did in public. No.
He agrees with the principle, showing the real you, whether that is going to get you a negative outcome or a positive outcome. He showed the real him, and it got him a negative outcome, and at the end of the day, that benefits everybody.
Exactly.
Can I ask
how that benefits him? Because that doesn't benefit him, because he's facing society.
It does benefit him, but now he's going to get
rehabilitation. He's going to be clean now. He's going to be clean now.
Rehabilitated. For his
why would he be? If somebody is deranged enough to masturbate in public, how is it?
Okay, wait. Just what's the one time, JJ? Go on.
Question: if somebody is mentally deranged enough to masturbate in public, what makes you think that because they're facing scrutiny, you're just gonna?
It's not scrutiny. It's law. It's the law. It's not scrutiny.
Law.
Okay, so even better. So all is like they're
scrutiny
breaking the law.
will change.
He's gonna receive the help that he needs to have a normal function.
That's actually even better. So you're saying now it's actually just the law that is against him. So what's stopping him from when he gets out of the
No.
He's gonna get
I don't think it's just
going to get the proper mental
treatment he needs. Also
therapy, whatever it is, that's gonna help him to rehabilitate his mindset. He's gonna not be, he's not gonna be so horny. Conji and be finishing him to the point where he's gonna be posting on women in public.
To piggyback off of JJ's own point, to do it in public would make you assume that he is mentally deranged. With that being said, he's going to receive the help he needs, but also he might be monitored. He might not even be allowed to consume such content anymore, as he's committed a crime publicly. Now, to address what Akin said earlier, you said you were a man, correct?
Yeah.
Now, there are certain characteristics that make a man, I assume. Well, I mean, it's written in the Bible and it's also written in various other texts, but men have integrity. Do you know what that means?
Right.
It's very much me.
Essentially, obviously, I don't have the Oxford Dictionary on me, but what you do behind closed doors, you will do publicly because you can have pride in it. Now, as a man, would you rather do that in your bedroom or would you do it publicly? So that way, one, I mean, you can choose to have pride in such an action, or you do it so everyone is available to scrutinize you so the problem can be assessed.
All right, let me answer that. Yeah. Why I would do it behind closed doors is because also, being a man, you have to have a brain. You have to think. What he done, he wasn't thinking that, okay, cool. If I go do this to this girl, she's not going to suffer from it. She's not going to be traumatized or nothing. If I do this behind closed doors, no one's getting affected but me. He was being selfish. He was thinking for himself. Do you get what I'm saying?
He was thinking for society, actually.
No, he was thinking for himself. He wanted to get the dopamine from ejaculating in the girl.
He wanted to save society.
Can I interject? Okay.
Was there still more that you wanted to say, Akin?
No, JJ wanted to say something.
So this question is actually pretty direct to the man, right? So you're saying basically that if as a man you would rather masturbate in private than in public, you have no integrity, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Would you have sex in public?
That is not something.
Wait.
That is not an issue.
Wait, sorry. Can you just repeat that question again? I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
I'm simply just asking. Would you have sex in public? Would you choose to have sex in public?
Well,
why are you demonizing sex?
No. Let me rebut him. As you know, you would need consent of a woman to do it publicly.
What if the woman agrees?
If you know anything about that, the woman I'm currently dealing with would not do that. So
let's say hypothetically the woman.
Okay, and what if hypothetically I could fly? What is your point?
Okay.
We are throwing hypotheticals out. You know, there's a lot of hypotheticals that are getting thrown around. You know, so.
What is his point?
You seem very frustrated there.
Wait, actually, time out. If we talk about consent, let's talk about consent. Actually, you know, it's actually a crime unless you get the consent of somebody publicly to actually like masturbate in front of them, right?
Of course.
If you want to worry about consent.
We are not agreeing with his action, but we all hate the action. No one agrees with the action.
The law doesn't determine your integrity. It's your actions. It's your morality.
Yes. No one agrees with the fact that
you get caught and put into jail, and maybe they do you in jail for harassing a woman. That's your business. But at the end of the day, he stood on business. What he does behind closed doors, he does it in public.
He should have done. He should have stayed doing it behind closed doors.
No, exactly. Like,
it's not about ejaculating.
You guys are looking at the glass half. No, you man. Look, listen.
Like this.
Look,
this
listen.
woman's being traumatized and you're standing up for the man.
All right, look. My
What? We are not
condolences
standing
to
up
No
for
one
the
is standing up
man.
for anybody. No one's standing up for anybody.
My condolences to
You
her
literally
woman
said
and
he's
her
standing
family,
on
and I
business.
hope that she gets the help she needs to overcome such an unfortunate situation. Let me just get that out of the way. What that guy was doing was this act of selflessness rooted in selfishness.
Oh my goodness.
But already deep in what I'm saying. Look, at the end of the day, he understood my primordial urge to climax is going to overcome me on a daily basis, right? Instead of me to just do this in private, bash 5, 6, 7 times a day, just massaging my bola every day, what he decided to do is, I need help, but I'm too ashamed to bring myself to do it. So what I'm going to do, unfortunately, there has to be some form of collateral. And that woman happened to be in front of him at the Gunner concert.
Sure, he could have spoke to them.
No, would you not agree actually that there is negative?
Let me land. At the end of the day, yes, that woman is unfortunately probably traumatized as shit because a man coming on her. Yes, it's peak. But at the end of the day, he chose to save society from himself. He chose to save society from his demonic actions. And at the end of the day, when you look at the graph,
how do you save society when that action
can you please let me? Can you please?
He's almost done. I'm sure he's almost done. I'm sure he's almost done.
At the end of the day, he chose to save society because obviously that's only stage 1. Stage 1 is busting on a woman in public. Stage 2 is rape. Stage 2 is rape. It's better for him to do whatever he does, go to jail, get the rehabilitation, come back a better man, than for him to rape a woman and really, really traumatize a woman to an even more severe level. So when you look at the glass half full, you see that. But when you look at it half empty, like you black people always do, that's all you guys want to do, look at everything half empty. Yeah, of course you're just going to be like, oh, a woman got bust on, it's peak. But you have to think about the positives.
Now,
would you say the positives outweigh the negatives?
Before JJ and Akin interject on his point, I just want to state that he is not saying it was right to ejaculate on the woman. It was
no
right
one
to
here is saying
publicly.
that is right. That is a terrible thing.
Yes. Yes, just want to get that out there. Now, JJ, you may speak.
Would you say the positives in this situation outweigh the negatives?
It's not about the positives outweighing.
I don't think it's a thing where we should power skill. I don't think it's a thing where we should power skill.
Do you think a woman's autonomy and agency is something to be measured?
Lock it, bro. You're misogynist.
Wow.
You're so
what a joke.
But yeah, no, I don't think it's a matter of power scaling, JJ. But
how dare you?
But continue with your point. I see where you're going with this. But continue.
No, that is the point, because in this situation especially, the negatives outweigh the positives by an insane amount. And the fact that you guys are saying that, oh, there is some right in this is just absolutely disgusting.
I didn't say it was right. I said you can look
you
at
did,
it
because you said, actually, we can go back and say that you said it is better for him to just now ejaculate on the woman than to go for it and to,
okay, but I think what we're trying to say is that for him, like, this is a selfish act. This is a selfish act.
I said it was a selfish act.
It's selfish.
It was an act of selflessness rooted in his selfish need,
right? Because he, right, like you said, it was collateral damage, correct? It's collateral. Unfortunate collateral. Very, very unfortunate collateral. And what he's basically saying is that this collateral is part of the selfishness. Now, of course,
he is better than you.
Of course, he is better than you. He is. He is technically better than you.
Because think about it. If you really think about it, right? JJ, if you got consent from a woman, would you not bust on her as well?
They didn't get consent.
Well, we don't know how he's actually frustrated.
That's not what I asked.
Did he get consent from the woman?
JJ, okay, guys, you guys are...
JJ, if you got consent from a woman, that's what I said. If you got consent from a woman, she said, okay, cool, you can bust on.
So at the end of the day, you want to bust on too. Just like, but you're not going to do that shit in public, bro. He's going to do that shit in public. That's the difference.
He has more balls than you, bro.
JJ's getting consent. He's not getting consent.
Do you guys realize the guy in question does not care about consent, right?
Guys,
This is what you're saying is better, right? This is what you're saying is better, right?
Okay, I just feel like we're going in circles. I feel
Can we
like
go on record and say that you guys are defending a guy who does not care about consent?
no one is defending him. This
We
guy deserves to be locked
already
up.
got
We
canceled.
all agree he should be locked up. No one's defending him.
Do all of you prefer guys that don't care about consent? Is that your type?
Illiterate.
Is that your
List of
type?
things that JJ is. DL, misogynistic, homophobic, broke, and illiterate.
Keep in mind at the
That's
very
what
beginning,
JJ is.
we all specified
He
that we do not
Does
agree.
not know how
Doesn't
to access
understand
an
English.
argument.
I just think that you're not really
Don't
articulating.
understand English.
I don't think
He
you're.
doesn't understand
Yeah,
English.
the comprehension skills is definitely an issue here.
Was that
because
like a Trump
I don't know how many
term?
times we must say
What?
that we do not agree with these actions, but for some reason we're still fixated on thinking that.
We already gave that disclaimer as well.
Like, you're so obsessed with the
Didn't
fact.
you
You're
guys
so
say that this
obsessed with the
person is a better
collateral.
than us?
No,
Wait,
JJ is so
didn't you
obsessed
guys
with the
go on
collateral
record and
that
say
he
this
doesn't
guy is
see the
better
bigger
than us?
picture.
Did you not say
I
that?
said he's better.
You said he's
in
better.
the regard that he has integrity.
There you
If you use your common sense, you would know
You
that.
guys said no.
We're
you
not
guys
saying
did
as a
not say
whole.
He didn't specify. He didn't
You guys did not
specify.
say that.
He didn't specify. He said
We're
he's a
not
better man.
saying as a whole this man is better than anybody. We're saying
said he's
in
better.
this aspect
He's better.
that he's better. He's not better than me. He's
There's a
better than
bunch of
you.
other things.
He's better
There's
than
a
you.
bunch of things you could have done. Rather than busting on the girl, there's a bunch of things he could have done. He actually could have talked his way to consent, but he didn't. So obviously,
Look, it's not guys. You guys are so obsessed with consent and collateral.
We don't know this man.
Because
we
you
don't
need
know.
consent. What do you mean obsessed with
Guys, at the
consent?
end of the
You
day,
need that.
Wait,
so
do you
long,
guys
are
not
so
care about
fixated.
consent?
No.
Whoa, yo, who said this now? Oh, who said this now? Who said this?
And that's what I'm talking. JJ is broke and illiterate. JJ's broken and illiterate. I can try to put the battery in his back, but it doesn't work. I know how to deal with you kind of niggas. I know how to deal with you. At the end, what I said is that JJ is so obsessed.
Ladies,
with
listen to the
fact.
people who are defending you. They don't care about consent.
Oh, whoa. Defamation of character. That's
Wait,
defamation.
Manu, if I'm not mistaken, didn't JJ say that women are less capable than men? Earlier.
Yes.
Okay, so anyways, so what JJ is so focused on the fact that a woman was traumatized and unfairly sexually assaulted that he doesn't see the bigger picture. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that the outcome. When you look at everything in totality, he did society a favor by putting himself in jail. I'm not linking the two. I'm just saying that there is a positive aspect.
Because also think about it. No, wait. Let me just say one more point. Let me just say one more point, and then we'll move on to the next. Let me just say one more point. Imagine if this man never got caught in the first place. Do you know how much more collateral could there have been? You're not thinking about that either. There could have been multiple victims. He could have been just wanking everywhere.
No.
He could
Then
have.
what?
He could have ended up like Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, put it like this, yeah. What he done there is probably the most dopamine he's ever gonna get in his life. So he's gonna remember that no matter how much rehab he goes through, he's still gonna think about the fact that
Are you a psychiatrist?
I got that much dopamine. You don't have to be.
Where's your degree?
He's gonna think about you don't have to be. But
Okay.
let me
I feel like you're just assuming how he's. I think you're assuming how he's gonna
What I'm
feel.
saying, let me learn, bro.
Hold up your degree.
He's gonna be there, yeah. Dude, I haven't got that much dopamine in a long time. No matter, even if you try to heal him, he's still gonna think about doing that shit.
I'm listening to a nigga that doesn't have a science degree talk about dopamine. I'm listening to a nigga that doesn't have a science degree talk about more dopamine. What are we talking about right now?
Okay, no, I can keep going.
What are we talking about?
Let's let him talk. Let's keep it good faith. Let's keep it good faith.
This is unacceptable.
Let's keep it good faith.
Wow.
Aki, do you have anything else?
Locking him up is not going to change his thought process.
Sorry?
Well, I think locking him up is going to prevent him from doing this to people on outside.
That is a means of regulation.
When he gets out, he's still going to do that shit again.
You can resuscitate people's dopamine receptors through regenerative therapies and also other
You think they're going to go that far for him?
Yes, they will, because
I mean, to get the necessary help that he needs.
Of course.
There's so many
How many people do shit like this and don't get what you're talking about?
Do you guys believe that some people are beyond help?
Yes.
Do you believe that guy is beyond help? Do you think that guy is beyond help?
Yes.
JJ, what's his name?
What's his name? What are we talking about?
What's his name? You said you believe on him. What's his name?
That's different. What's Ginger?
You don't need to
Do you know him personally? Do you know how tall he is? Have you seen him? Do you know what race he is? Do you know how heavy
I
it is?
don't know.
You don't know.
That was
So
not the
how-
question he asked.
Are you a psychiatrist?
You said,
Are you
is
a
it possible for
psychiatrist?
people to be too far gone? And I said yes. What does that have to do with personal?
Yeah,
I asked
just
you. I asked you.
And if we turn it around, why are you guys so confident that he can change? Because you guys also don't know anyway.
I believe that psychiatrists know how to
Because
do
these
their
are
job.
the men that walk the woman's shoes.
So psychiatrists have 100% fixed, right?
Psychiatrist. JJ's not a psychiatrist. You do computer science. So I don't
So
want
they have. So psychiatrists have 100% fixed rates, correct?
I never said that. I just
No one
said
said that.
he is
So
not.
Nothing's ever 100%.
Okay. So we don't know for sure. So we also don't know.
A construction worker is guaranteed to make a house.
You can assess that it's like
You said he's beyond help, not me. I said he can be helped. I said he can be helped.
The same way he cannot be helped.
It's better for society.
He can't be helped.
Look, it's better for society. It's better for society if he gets locked up in jail, prevented, segregated from women. He's not able to do those actions, and also he gets the help he needs so he can contribute to society in other ways. I think that's better. I think that's better than just flipping. Oh my God, you did this to a woman. Oh my God, you're a POS. What's the point of attacking him personally?
So can we actually just say that, Daniel, you have just said that it is overall better for society for somebody to public indecency, 1, 2, sexually harass a woman, 3, go to jail for it, 4, on the chance that they get better. This is all better for society than some random person that wants to beat their shit in their own house.
No, but you don't understand. It's not about him being. See, do you know what I'm saying? You're literate, bro. You don't see the bigger picture of anything.
We're just misconstruing everything. Like, I'm actually getting annoyed. Like, at this point.
Step 1 is bashing. Step 1 is bashing to normal, to just normal. You know what I'm saying? Bangles, whatever. Step 2, you might dip into some hentai. Step 3, you might look into some like BDSM shit. Then you start to you do that shit in real life. Step 3 is ejaculating on a woman at a concert. Step 4 is groping somebody. Step 5 is rape.
Step 6 is Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Like,
at the end of the day, if he doesn't get put into jail,
it's a stairway to hell.
You never know what he could become. At least now, if we catch him at this stage, he has a chance at rehabilitation and be able to add value to society in the future. I'm just saying, look at the bigger picture. But you're so stupid, you can't do that.
Okay, let's chill out the.
And that's the only way to get help from somebody with an addiction is to make them beat their shit in public.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna go. I think.
Meditate. It's not the word of God. It's not your friend.
We're not talking about the Christian aspect of this. We're not talking about the Christian aspect of this. But listen, I just feel like for this topic we're just going in circles. But I think this is one that we can agree to disagree. But yeah, just to specify again, we do not condone the ejaculation on women without consent. Of course, that is not what we're saying. No, that's actually not what he said. Don't ladies this. No, because I think anyone with the right comparative skills and comprehension skills will understand this is not what we're condoning. We're not condoning this. We're gonna move on. We are going to move on.
Ladies, you'll see 2 years, you'll see newsletters. You see.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah, maybe Akinwale.
No.
Guys. Okay. I think it's in our best interest that we all move on.
We live in a rape culture for real, because every time a man calls a woman easy, I'm just kind of like, okay, what should she be? Should you have to convince her multiple times? Should she be hard? Like, why is it not attractive to you that you want to have sex with a woman and she wants to have sex with you? That's weird.
Okay, so I'll explain what she's trying to say, right? I'll explain what she's trying to say. She's trying to basically say that we live in a world, right? He's saying that we live in a grape culture where men think it's odd that a woman can be easy. As in, she's trying to basically say that why do men feel as if a girl should be hard to get? As in, why would we not want it to be an easy process of I like you, she likes me? Why is it a thing that now we have to give it a term of a woman being easy to access? Like it's some sort of like negative, derogatory, or that's basically what she's trying to say. Why should a man feel as if like, oh, he has to work for it, it has to be hard to get, and that it's basically influencing the pathway to grape? That's what she's trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's no way someone here can deny that isn't integrated with rape culture, right?
100%.
I think it's very odd behavior.
Because at the end of the day, right, basically what men like what she's basically saying, like you want women to resist you. You want them to fight back.
That is exactly what she's trying to say.
Why should there be any?
Why does it have to be a battle?
No, and also it's
Why should sex be a battle?
It's also misogynistic because it's basically saying that women have to like not want sex almost. That women aren't allowed to like want to have sex.
Women
It has
have
to be
their
hard to
own
access. It has to be a battle to get.
agency and
You need to fight for it.
You know, men should always be pursuing women. A woman should never ever really want to give up to son. You know what I'm saying? You're basically saying that you want to rape a woman. I'm not gonna lie. When you say that women have to be hard to get, why is it?
Sounds like that to me.
No, because if a woman knows her worth, she won't give it up so easy.
Oh, so her worth is
Who are you
based
to
on her
determine
body
her
count.
worth?
Okay, cool.
Who are you to determine her worth?
So a woman's worth is based on how quickly she's able to give up the ton.
So a woman that has had
Yes,
sex.
because think about that. Wait, think about the niggas she's
Oh, you're doubling down.
So by your definition, a woman with 10 bodies has less worth automatically. She has less worth. She's less. No, that's basically what he's saying. That is literally what he said.
With his logic. Let's hear it.
What did you say? What did you say?
If she's giving it up that easy,
right?
Like, nigga, come on now.
That's easy. That's easy. What does that mean?
Are you also not giving it up? Are you also not giving it up?
What? No, wait. Sorry. What does that easy? What does that easy mean? Is it supposed to be difficult?
Giving it up.
Well,
Like,
are you stealing something from her?
Well, what is she giving up? A flipping test? Is she handing a copy to her? Is she handing a piece of paper to her teacher? It's sex.
Sex is more, bro. Sex is more than just
It's a mutual exchange, by the way.
Okay. Giving it up.
Let's get back in. Let's get back in.
Giving up.
Let's give him a chance to speak here.
Guys, sex is more than just having it, bro. It's emotions and shit.
Of course.
If you're just handing out your pussy like that, man. Come on, man.
But you're not handing out your baller.
You're also doing the same thing.
So is the man not handing out his baller? Why is the man less? Okay, if you want to say that a woman's worth is contingent on how many men she sleeps with or how many women she sleeps with, why is it not the same for a man? Why do I not hear the same energy for a man?
It is the same for a man.
Okay, let's go consistency.
No, but okay, but listen. Why do you not hold the exact same parallel of a man should not be easy?
Because that's not the argument. It's about a woman.
No, okay, but do you hold that same sentiment?
Of what?
He doesn't. He clearly doesn't hold the same sentiment.
Yeah, because it doesn't come to his mind that a man should be easy or not. It's always the woman. It's always the woman.
You don't have that same restriction for a man. You're not thinking about it for a man. Whether a man is easy or not, you don't care about that shit. You only care about if a woman is easy or not because you want to feel like the woman is struggling. You want to feel like you have to fight for it. You want to feel like you have to put power, you have to subdue the woman because you're a lucky rapey.
The way you're talking about it.
Not only that, you. Not only
that. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to you because it doesn't make sense to you.
Wait, sorry. Just Manu, JJ, I'll let you come in here in a second. Manu, you wanted to say something?
The way Akin went about women almost, I would reword it as being devalued after having any sort of intercourse or even just the thought of wanting to have it. I think you don't even view women as people. I think you view them as a commodity. A commodity that is devalued.
A lower, like a liability, I would say. Not even an asset.
Like
a liability.
Like a car. Like a car.
Honestly.
Almost.
You ride it a few times, it gets
worn out.
You
describe them in the same light, would you say?
Like a
do you not
describe
them in that same light? Do you not see the consistency here?
No.
Well, you don't.
I'm not objectifying women, bro.
Okay, JJ, you wanted to say something.
It sounds like it.
Thank you very much. Now, for this entire point, I would like everybody to not jump in and interject, because this is something that you really apply, a lot of sense. Just
if you say some stupid shit, I'm gonna cut you off.
No, obviously, of course.
Yeah, if you say some bullshit, we will tell you it's bullshit.
Of course. But obviously, in this debate, I have let you guys speak, so it's okay for me to say this because I think this is one of the silliest arguments we've had of the day because it's something that it just takes a bit more critical thinking to just see, oh wait, that situation just negates what we're saying, and then it's everything has fallen over. So let's do it, right? Let's say you go to a club. Okay, anyways, let's say you go to a club. You just meet a woman, right? You say, hi, what's your name? And then you both are like, oh, I find you attractive, and then just make out on the spot. you would say that was an easy interaction to like make out with each other. Okay, you would say that, correct? Okay, that's fine. Let's go to woman too. You say, hey, hi, how are you, right? As the guy, you want to make out with her on the spot. And as the girl, she says, no, I like to get to know the people who I engage with in a sexual manner better, right? Nothing bad so far, nothing of rape culture so far, nothing like that, okay? Would you say the man asking for her college where she went, would you say that is trying to get the woman to struggle? No. Would the man, let's say, saying, let's go on a date, would the man say, what are your siblings do you have? Is that the man trying to, no, let me land, thank you very much. I see, we'll get to it. Would a man saying, what siblings do you have, just trying to get on to see if they kick off, is that a struggle? Is that the man trying to, let's see the woman struggle? No, absolutely not. This is the man simply trying to get to know the woman more. Basically, because he finds interest in this woman, and the woman has just said that she likes to know other people on a better level. What situation is harder, the first one or the second one? The second situation was a harder situation to get, I don't know, the concept or like the goal of the man. I would like to know how the second situation could possibly be spun into rape culture.
Before Daniel answers, he's going to answer the question directly. I'm going to attack the actual structure, of the argument. When you asked that question, you knew you were limiting it to your given examples, which is not exactly what we were addressing. Mm-hmm. For it to be hard to be intimate with a woman can imply physically, intimately, obviously, and mentally, but you've only limited it to verbal, even just getting to know someone. That is not the only argument.
And I feel like this is a very specific example as well, where I don't think the woman here is even talking about, in a club setting. Of course, a club setting is gonna be quick, it's gonna be snappy, right? But I think she's talking about in a general sense of just talking to a woman, maybe on your college campus, it's something you've been talking to a girl for days, weeks, whatever. She's talking about the term of being easy in general and its association with women.
What makes you think my points can be applied to general situations?
I mean, no.
It can't be. That's the issue.
If you do,
it can be because I'll leave the example that Philip just said. Philip just said if you met on like a campus, for example, right? What is generally stopping you from both of you going to each other's dorm and engaging in sexual situations very easy and off the bat in an easy setting? As the converse, you guys get to know each other over the whole college year, very innocently, very getting to just build walls with the other person, and it is a harder situation, harder to get. Tell me how that second.
Okay, I see. That's not the point, though. The point of the matter is that no, just before you go in, Daniel. The point of the matter is that even your second option that you're talking about in both settings, the campus and the club, is that a man, right? Maybe not us, because we don't think that way, but a man will still come on here and say, talk to his friends and then, man, she wasn't trying to free it up, just off rip or whatever. Some men will still call that woman easy. I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying Daniel would. I'm not saying you would. I'm not saying Manu would or Aki would. But the point is, we live in a society where men feel if they can't get the turn off rip, the woman is easy. That is the point of matter. Daniel, you may go.
The OP basically said, "Oh, she's so easy. Why does she have to be hard?" The point is, men will ridicule a woman for freeing it up willfully. Men will subsequently praise women for locking whatever it is, for not wanting to have sex with a man.
Also untrue,
you know what I'm saying? That's definitely not untrue, but anyways, men will praise women routinely with lower body counts, less sexual experience, and women that make it harder for the man to have sex. I have seen men do unreasonable amount of things to have sex with a woman. Men love the chase. We've heard that phrase before. The issue is, why do we have a parallel where men will clown women for being for freely having sex, but also praise women for not wanting to have sex as quickly? Why is that such a thing? Why is that so highly praised? And I'm going to answer your question. Why? Men are number one narcissistic. Men want women to themselves. They can't view women as people. They view them as objects. And at the end of the day, nobody wants second-hand shoes. They want first-hand shoes. You know what I'm saying? If you view women as shoes, of course you're gonna be more mad when you feel like these shoes have been worn before. That's number one. Number two, men have fragile egos. Men cannot handle the fact that another man may have duped your girl before. You know what I'm saying? In reality, it doesn't actually matter. But men can't deal with that because they're sexually insecure, and half of them are DL. And number three, men are rapey. Men love to chase. Men love feeling like they're struggling to have sex with a woman. They feel the need to put in effort. Why is it an issue that you have to put? Why do you have to put in effort to have sex with a woman? Why does it make a woman less valuable to you if she wants to have sex with you openly? You want to have sex with her openly as well. So why can't you guys be on the same wavelength and just
There's no emotional connection.
Mind you.
Wait, I haven't got about what I'm saying. No, hold on.
I mean, you don't know the woman at all.
I digress. So let can talk.
You don't know where. You don't know where. So this takes the emotional connection out of there, and the sex won't be.
Okay, do women have to have an emotional connection?
Yeah, what? Are you saying that people can't have sex just to have sex?
They're free to do whatever they want with their body. What if they just want to feel good? You limited that argument.
I don't live in an era of sexual liberation, bro. People can have sex whenever they want.
On top of that, intercourse is a mutual experience. It's a mutual exchange. Why would you want one party to feel hard or have any frictions with
both
the
parties
mutual
have an
experience?
emotional connection, and it's gonna feel bad.
Your argument is very limited. It's only limited to
people can have an emotional connection after one conversation.
Hey,
no.
JJ, I'm gonna let you interject.
One convo.
I'm gonna let JJ come in here.
If you and somebody have a very long, intimate conversation about deep things, why can't you feel emotionally connected to that person?
You don't know them too. Like they could be lying for all you. It really depends on the man.
I can promise you.
I don't even hear this.
I can tell someone my life story in 1 hour.
Yeah, that's very true.
For all you know, it depends on the person. You could be lying about that shit.
Oh, now it's lying. Okay, so you now switch topic. Okay, cool.
Also, why are we scaling sex? That's another thing. Can we talk about that? Not everyone has the same emotional level. You can tell someone your life story, and you'll be like, okay, I don't care. My life is tough too.
Okay.
Shit.
Also, I think that contributes to misogyny. Because why do you think women need an emotional connection? Do you think they're just emotional creatures?
No,
we're getting very far from the point, by the way. We're getting very far away from the
argument is bringing up.
We're getting very far away from
the point. JJ, sorry. Yeah, JJ is right. JJ is right.
Very far away.
I feel like the general... Sorry, Akin.
I personally think they both need emotional connections. And if a woman doesn't offer that at all, then obviously man would be like, why is she being that easy? I haven't gotten to know her at all. So us just having sex, there wouldn't be anything more to it.
That doesn't mean you need to call her easy though. If that's not what
exactly.
You want.
Why does she have to have? There's so many labels that women have today. Why does she have to be labeled as easy?
Yeah. What's it about easy? And you know what is?
And not only that,
we're away from the point, guys.
Before Mana goes,
we're still running away from the point.
Society tends to praise things that are difficult. Society praises things that are deemed as difficult.
Yes, because it would be
for example, whenever LeBron came back from 3-1 in the Golden State Warriors, he gets a lot of praise from that, a lot of PR.
Because it was memorable.
Because it was not because it was memorable. Because it was
difficult.
It's not because it was memorable. It was because LeBron has
won if it was
3 other championships.
But if it was easy, people just feel like, LeBron would do that.
LeBron has won 3 other championships. Okay. Nobody talks about those championships as much as the one he won in 2016 versus the Golden State Warriors, because number one, the Golden State Warriors had a better record than the Cleveland Cavaliers that year, and number two, LeBron was down 3-1 in the finals that had never ever been done before in the NBA, and the Golden State Warriors were a better team. Nobody thought he was going to win, and it was a very difficult situation he got put in, and they won. That's why a lot of people will tell you that's the greatest championship of all time, because it was difficult. Now, on the inverse, let me just prove my point. The next year, Kevin Durant goes to the Warriors. He rattles off 2 championships, and people literally say those championships don't count. Why? Because the Golden State Warriors were so much better than everybody else in the league.
Thompson, Draymond
Green. DeMarcus Cousins, but people literally say that those championships don't count because of how much better they were than everyone else. Society praises difficult things over easy things. Cool, we've already determined that. Why is sex seen? Why is a man getting a woman to sleep with him seen as an achievement? That's essentially what happens. It's an achievement. If you, for example, if a woman is online talking about something, she's uncrackable, and a man is able to get this woman to sleep with her, he will get praised by his peers because he's had sex with a woman that claims not to have sex, because sex is seen as an achievement. It's seen as something materialistic when it's much more than that, which is why we shouldn't have to put these labels of easy, hard, shantolo, and on it. Anybody should be able to have two people, if they consent, they can have sex. Because the only thing that's easy, there's nothing easy or difficult. It's either do you consent or do you not. No matter on how long it takes, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's not a real factor. You don't
Why
have
are
to
we
drop
ridiculing?
keys, you don't have to do nothing. Why are we making it an achievement? It's not an achievement.
I find it baffling we're even having this argument. Why is it wrong for a woman to want you back?
Because
you took the words right from my mouth.
At the end of the day, if it was an issue, these men would be saying no. When these women offer, they would be saying no.
Sorry, JJ. I know you wanted to speak for the longest
JJ
time.
had something to say.
I know you wanted to speak for the longest time. I'm gonna let you go in now.
Thank you.
I'll let you close. I'll let you close this topic.
Thank you. Now that the plantain has finally been ripened by everybody else, right? Let me actually bring actual logic to this conversation. So let us go back to the original point of the video, okay? Men saying that a woman is easy contributes to rape culture because the inverse is that they want the woman to struggle, correct? That's what we're saying, William. A very interesting point that Daniel said is that nobody actually shames a woman for being like what's it called, hard to get, which is untrue because there's purity culture exists. The whole thing about like obsession with a woman being a virgin, that exists. The whole thing about you being a prude exists. People let me land, thank you. The whole thing about somebody being a prude exists. That is a literal insult used by people who are not sexual at all. A prude. Why don't you want to just like jump on anything, okay? Both things I just said have nothing to do with rape culture because there is a very big point that you guys are just choosing to miss, okay? So there are things that contribute, because I actually agree as well, okay? Women are more ridiculed for being easy than being on the other side or like hard to give it up. But the main point of the video saying is this is due to rape culture, it enables rape culture. But if you actually break it down, and Daniel actually helped me because he listed 3 different ways, right? He listed either rape culture, which was his last point, which is the point that we're talking about. He also listed the whole thing about purity culture as well. And he also proved about insecurity. It's like what guys cannot handle that a woman has been with anybody else. 2 of the points that Daniel listed has nothing to do with rape culture. Nothing. Because a guy wanting it, that a woman that he's been with is like has been with him for the first time. Nothing to do with it. Purity culture, the whole thing about like, oh, the rag has to be clean, or like they don't want it to be dirty, like they just want them to be like the first time to like purify her or whatever, to introduce her to sex. It also doesn't have to do with rape culture. It's only I need to land. Let me land.
You're trying shit, so what are they?
There's no Chinese, there's no shit being happening.
Honestly, what he's saying is laughable.
The actual third point that we should focus on, which is part of the argument, is that you guys have said that it is part of rape culture because guys want women to struggle to go back with them. So that point is ridiculously like less in scale to the other 2 because the other 2 are the main ones.
I mean, you don't think that the topic of the chase is rapey? You don't think that's a bit? Why'd you have to chase women?
Can we?
Is that not scary?
Whatever. No. Let me land. Because
you need to chase women. You need to chase women down to have sex.
Because there is nothing actually inherently wrong about saying chasing a woman. But then I can let me land. Okay, so you guys are saying that the chase of a woman is rapey, correct? When
it's weird.
Okay, if I want to take if I want to take a woman out of a date, is that rapey?
No, it's the fact that it's called
the chase. But why is it called the chase? Why is it called the chase? Jeffrey Dahmer was chasing people.
It's a fact that it's called the chase. It's not an actual action. Why is it called the chase? Pursuing a woman. To know who you pursue, to know who you chase. Nigga, you chase your ops to chain them down.
What are you talking about, man? You see what?
Use your head, man. Look, listen.
Shut up.
JJ made some
Why
points.
is sex?
JJ,
Why is sex viewed as a cat and mouse game?
now JJ, you made some points about a few cultures. One being wave culture. You said what were the other ones? I just want to make sure I'm correct. You said
Purity
wave
culture and
you said-
security.
Okay.
which are, and if we address the elephants in the room, what are those all extensions of? Come on, we can think.
What do you want me to
Patriarchy.
say?
The patriarchy. Am I wrong?
So if something's an extension of the patriarchy, it's contributes to rape culture. Manu, is that right?
Sorry? In
If
this
something's an
context,
extension
yes.
of the patriarchy,
No,
it benefits
that's not what I
rape
said.
culture, right?
That's not what I said.
Okay, I want to see where you're
That's
going with
not
this
what I
point.
said.
I actually want to see where you're going with this point. Then continue.
What I'm saying is, in this context, we can address that it is obviously part of rape culture because people, or men, should I say, want frictions between women in order to have intercourse with them. Now, when you said about women being prudes, like that is wrong as well, or that is shamed on as well. Prudes are shamed on because individual men cannot have sex with them, which also goes against a woman's autonomy. Those are two sides of the same those are two sides of the same coin. What was your last point? I want to address that as well. I addressed two of them.
The two are the security and purity culture. So there's actually two points.
Okay. So,
That's
yeah,
2 points.
I rebutted both of them effectively.
I mean, what I heard from you was literally if something extends from the patriarchy, that it boosts rape culture in it.
Then you
Which
heard
makes no
wrong.
sense. Okay.
When I say that, was JJ able to get everything that they wanted to say out?
I mean, I did, but like it didn't penetrate the plantain. So I mean, what can I say?
Well, that's just what we're here for, though. You know, that's what we're here for. You know, no one else is gonna come on the internet and really deep delve. I should say.
We are the source.
But if no one else has anything to
Can
say,
we actually also say that easy is not even something that's like inherent? Is that the bad thing, by the way? It's actually just a describing word. Just saying.
but why is it why is it a label?
Why is it a label?
Why is it a label?
Why can somebody be fast? Why can somebody be slow? What are we talking about?
It's about what gets praised versus what doesn't get praised.
Wait,
it's
wait.
about what
Who
gets
is that
seen as a
woman that-
monument. Man,
We have two examples. Lori Harvey.
look.
She's a woman with agency. She's successful in her life. She has a extensive history with men. And as successful as she is in her life, she's reduced to her body and her history with men. Why is that? Why is that? They shame her for it. Why is that? Can you please answer?
I'll let you answer it.
Sorry?
I'll let you answer it.
Megan Thee Stallion got cheated on not too long ago, by the way.
That's your you answer.
No. People got on the internet and started mocking Megan Thee Stallion after getting cheated on, by the way. They started naming every single body that she had. They started making AI pictures of all the men that she slept with. Now Megan Thee Stallion is easy when she just got cheated on, by the way. I'm just going to put that out there.
What more could she do? And also,
I mean,
she also even conformed to the patriarchy. A successful woman like herself in 2026, she chose to cook for the man what she had. She had no reason to. She could have paid with her expensive bank account. She could have paid for any services that he needed, but she chose to do it out of her own free will. And where did that get her?
At the bottom.
Shameful.
Hey man, listen.
Yeah,
I know all of this. I just want to say that it's just come to my attention that we just have some people that just don't like women in this, and that's fine. It's fine. Listen, guys, it was lovely to have you guys here. It's a pleasure to have you guys on the first episode of Plantain Perspectives. And sorry, Aki, was there something funny?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about what?
Don't worry about it. Continue.
No, we're curious.
Quiet, please. Anyways, like I was saying, it was a great episode. I'm sure that you guys also got a lot of insight from this episode. And hopefully, my lovely cast here will agree in the future to contribute more to the plantain conversations that we'll have in the future, by God's grace. But listen here, AK family, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure that you comment down below your favorite topic. What do you guys think about these topics? We want to know. Let us know. In fact, you guys can even send us videos yourself, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, we're gonna leave it like we're gonna leave it like that. All right. It's been your boy Daniel, Manu, JJ. You look upset there, but Akin, I want to thank you guys so much for your time and shit. Who wants to close the video?
That is a fabulous one.
Because at the end of the day, right, there's two types of men in this world. There's men that like women and there's men that don't.
We have
and I think if you watch this video, I think
they won't let you hear, by the way.
I'm not gonna.
They won't let you hear.
Excuse me? Are we hearing
let you
They won't let you hear.
Now helping women is men trying to incentivize having sex, by the way.
Hold on, my cheeks be moving.